Afternoon, everybody. It's Chuck from Old Top Farms. Just coming back today to say hello to everyone. It's been quite some time since I made a video. I did make a short clip about my split AC system for Keith Rucker, a couple weeks ago. But today I want to make a short video about some improvements that I've made to my 13-inch South Bend, also known as Old Red, and I'm slowly making some improvements to her, and so I'll bring you up to speed with everything that I got going on that, and then I'm going to make another short video about some tools that I have that I want to share. I've got some Feeding the Monster for James Kilroy, and a little quick shop tour for some of the folks that haven't seen my shop before, and I have a few new viewers and I'd love to show them a little shop tour. So anyways, thank you very much to everybody who's stuck with me, and I'm going to keep this short and sweet, and I guess let's get on with it. So here we go. Okay, the first improvement I've made is I put a 7-stranded serpentine belt onto my pulleys. My transmission pulleys. I've got a regular V belt here that goes from my motor to the first set of pulleys, and then from my transmission pulleys to my headstock I have a new serpentine belt. And I know it looks a little narrow, and it is, but let me tell you, the power transmission difference between the serpentine belt and the Linksys belt that this machine came with is frankly amazing, almost frightening. Do not forget to leave it in back gear. That's the first improvement. The second one you'll be able to see in the right hand corner of your screen, and it's not quite finished yet, but I'm going to get a better angle on it, and then I'll show you the new chuck that I have. Okay, here's the new chuck that I've got. It's an 8-inch 3-jaw. I had to clean out the innards of it because it was really stiff. Where's my... There it is. Here's my handle. But it was just, you could hear the grit inside of it, and it was actually tough to actually tighten. So now I took the back off of it and cleaned all of the metal chips and factory debris out of it, and it's very nice and smooth now. So that's something, if you get a chuck from Shars, that's something you're going to want to do, is take the back off of it and clean it all out with a large amount of WD-40 and high pressure air. So that's the second improvement. The third improvement I'll show you is here on my reverse lever. Okay, here's the third improvement right here. Is I tapped and threaded this. My reversing lever was cracked, so I tapped and threaded it, and I haven't made a nice lever for it yet. So right now all I have is a piece of all thread with a couple of nuts on it. But it's not like it's a part I really use a lot. It doesn't have the type of lever where you can, pull down on it and then switch it. It's basically just got a 1/2-inch square nut here that you can loosen and tighten to switch, or to engage or disengage your lead screw. So those are the upgrades I've made on Old Red. Of course, I ought to show Old Red running before, with all my new improvements on it. So, start her up. Make sure everything's all bueno. We're out of back gear. Yep, we're good to go. That noise you hear is somewhere in the gear train. I'm not really sure exactly where it is, but so it's somewhere actually in the spindle itself. But when I tighten down the cap bolts on here, the lathe itself doesn't spin, so I'm going to need to shim up the spindle more than likely. But you know, she's a 97-year-old lathe, so it's got to have a few problems. Anyways, to finish the back plate on this, I have to take a little bit off the edge here to get it, you know, the same diameter as the chuck, and then I'm going to countersink the mounting screws. So let me bring you around to show you a little bit of that. Yeah, you can see there's a slight difference in diameter here of about 60 thousandths, and so, but I wanted to get it up and mounted, and on the register I made, I turned a register on this plate and then had to drill my own holes because the backing chuck I got, or backing plate I got, was threaded, and I got it all the way up onto its register, and it's threaded, but it didn't have any mounting holes, and of course it's just a raw diameter, so I'm going to take the chuck back off before I turn this, because I don't want to get the chuck full of metal shavings again. I just cleaned it out, so why would I do that? So anyways, before I slice myself up on this sharp edge here, oh, I guess I'm going to show you one more thing. So I'm sure a few of you will notice that I've got my compound off here. I hope any of you watching this video would notice that. The reason I have that off and over on the table is I'm getting it cleaned up, and I'm getting ready to take a few measurements for the next project that I'm going to do to improve the South Bend. Is our old buddy Tom Lipton sent me some wonderful materials in a beautifully packed box. This is just the insides of the box, but there's a nice slug of 8620 here, and also two smaller pieces that may end up being the dials themselves, because it looks like there's already some some nice hard work done for me there. But I just want to say thank you very much, Tom. Everybody over knows Tom Lipton over at Ox Tools. I wouldn't believe anyone here on this channel that is unaware of Tom, but if you are, please go out and check out oxtools.com, or excuse me, yeah, check out oxtools.com. He's got a website there, and that will direct you to his blog spot, his videos, his t-shirts, and all sorts of good information. So go ahead and check out oxtoolco.com, and check out his videos on YouTube. He's an amazing guy, and he's also just an amazing gentleman for sending me such a beautifully packaged haul of materials. So thank you very much, Tom. Mahalo, bro. That means thank you. And so anyways, what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be making some larger micrometer dials. My tool slide does not even have one. And my compound, I can read, you know, it is a little small, but I can read it, and it has a decent feel to it. It doesn't have much backlash. I measured, it's about 18 thousandths backlash, and I don't know that I'm going to be able to get rid of that problem when I make the new dials, but the set screw is all buggered up, and getting this thing to zero out without losing my backlash is really difficult. So I'm going to be making some larger micrometer lathe dials here, and that'll be probably along with, you know, just tightening up some things. Oh, I am going to actually Hold on, I'll bring you another picture. So besides those improvements that I've made, I am going to make a new backing plate for a 4-jaw that I already have for this, and I'm also going to take this contraption off of the top here and mount it to the wall, not this back wall, but the back wall over behind my other lathe. Over here, and this is going to be the back wall that I'm gonna sell this lathe, my little Atlas 10x36 I'm selling, and even though I keep dirtying it up, then I'm going to take this whole contraption with the motor and the tensioning system and I'm going to mount that on the wall somehow. So that's about it for now. So I guess that's it for now, guys. Just a little short video about Old Red and some improvements I've made and am getting ready to make. I had a much better video, but of course somehow I destroyed it. I don't know what I did while saving it, but the next video is going to be about a few new tools I've gotten, a little drill press and some tools that I already have, a little shop tour, stuff like that. If you have any questions or anything that you'd like to see or know, please feel free to put them in the comments below. And I want to say thank you again to all of the subscribers that have stuck with me. There's only about 400 of you guys, but you're still there and I really appreciate it. And so please share with your friends. I'm about to start making videos again, and I really appreciate any comments you'd make, especially the positive ones, like Dale. Positive comments are always, appreciated. And thumbs up, those are good too. So thank you again for spending a little time with me. I really appreciate it. I know you all have busy lives and busy days, so go on and get back to them now. I'll see you again soon. Aloha.